research has only been censored.
This is your research?
This is my research.
And why are you bringing it here?
Because it's only been censored by preprints, by electrolytes, metaroxide, have been blocked off ResearchGate. They don't want this coming out.
But this isn't something that I can do.
This is something I felt like I needed to drop off.
Well, if you'd have the proper person. See, I've been like
This is
talking
the
to
most
some.
important information perhaps in the world right now.
He just graduated from the #1 epidemiology school in the world and found this $20 cure for COVID on March 26th.
It's been censored since March.
So who have you talked to about
I've
that?
Everyone that
been
we
trying to
possibly
talk to
could.
everybody. CIA, FBI, NSA, everybody.
Just NIH, like, I mean.
NIH might actually have some heart and spine.
Well,
Or maybe you guys don't know.
Or maybe you would know who to talk to kind of get this going. You know what I mean? We put an FDA patent in.
well, the thing about it is
Yeah.
the people that probably that you want to speak with aren't here during the weekend.
Right.
That's what we were thinking.
So,
And that's why I wanted to drop it off with someone who could get this important telegram to.
I mean, maybe you could just take a copy and then give
I
it to
could certainly take a copy
But
of it.
who would be the person to follow up with, though? You know, just because he put a patent in last month for treatment. You mean so that we could get approved, not the fast track or anything like that.
FDA warned me because they thought I was selling niacin, claiming cures.
But that's separate,
And
though.
then I wasn't, but I then told them, I said, look, and that's why I did that, to get them enticed to me. Because this is the only way I can, and I showed them this very paper. They've
Where
replied.
did you do your work?
So
At UNC, the #1 epidemiology school in the world.
Look, these are scientists. I confirmed what's established thermodynamically in my own RCT that I ran, given that basically I just urgent information. It's still a draft, but basically recruited 82 people total. 42 of them, it was 1.3 days median recovery time. And they did a double-blind placebo because it's water soluble. And I did randomized, basically just had a poster out, and they called up someone like a relative or someone who COVID recently, and they didn't want to go to a clinical care center, kind of like the old school control, just try to beat it out at home. And then they administered basically either water or niacin dissolved in water, and I randomized which one they get, and the ones who got the niacin,
So niacin works.
literally overnight. So this might be a little conservatively biased because they didn't really even know they were recovered, so it's probably a little delayed. It's probably even quicker. And I talk about the biochemistry and the underlying thermodynamic mechanism that really underlies it, because niacin is the only compound that we can put in our body that then induces a potential pump energy of, say, downstream kinetic heat energy, say cytokine storm, back upstream out the same TPV, TPC channels, TPV1 and 2.
Okay.
It literally, so it's...
Now you're losing me.
I know, I was going to say, in layman's
Definitely
term,
losing me.
it's like cleaning your blood in a way.
John,
It's like an exfoliation of disease ensuing downstream in your body, back
come
up.
and listen to this with me. This is John, my
How you
buddy
doing,
from-
sir?
Hey,
Hi, how are you doing, sir?
So I got a little brief in regards to
what we
what,
need.
what we need.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Thank
so,
you.
The only thing is, like, today is a Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's really hard to
Yeah.
do things on a Sunday, and we're really limited with our resources. So I think the best plan, or what we can possibly do, is I can work on getting you a number to call in regards to it, because I understand that you don't have email or can't get.
What if I spent the night in a hotel and I left this with you and I came back tomorrow?
See, but the thing is, that wouldn't necessarily help in this situation, because I work in a separate department. So usually how we do like the screening processes, especially with individuals coming outside of the NIH, is we always have a number, especially during these times.
Yeah.
You don't want just anybody.
Right, but
Absolutely.
So every journal, JAMA, the preprints.org, MedRxiv, Bio.
Well, we all know how the big pharma game works.
Right. ResearchGate banned me for posting this information.
This is going to destroy big pharma. I mean,
This is true.
So
factual
we need that number, though, and then what's the next step from that, though?
So I don't. And FDA didn't reply to 14 of my emails now. So
Well, you have
So what
NIH
happens with the
replying.
number is, right, so depending on So I'm going to get you the number for exactly what you need, and they have research coordinators, okay? And then
Yeah.
that way you go through that process.
And they actually are like
They're live
receptive
people.
to it, you know what I mean? It just seems like there's so many people who are like, do you want the $20 bottle that's going to cure you and 6 people? Or do you want $1
but-
billion to keep trying?
they'll give you
And everyone
the-
just wants the $1
This will
billion.
eradicate COVID-19 by this time tomorrow.
But they'll give you the information that you
move
need,
forward.
and they'll be able to talk through it with you to see if it's
Yeah,
something
absolutely.
that actually can be done here.
I
'Cause
mean,
don't wanna
we
give
wouldn't
you
even be
false
having this
promises.
conversation if it wasn't censored by literally
Well-
everyone from me to.
But they have billions of dollars online and big pharma, and to take that away from them and all their studies and their stuff
I
and
don't
what they
do
can
this
sell
for
it and their
recognition. I'm
stocks,
trying to
there's a huge amount of
eradicate
people who
disease.
really would like to have them dead instead. You know what I'm saying? And so it's sort of like, it's troubling. I flew in from California, actually. We met online.
How did you guys get through, come through here?
Does
Well,
visitor test.
because I've been talking to this guy online
So
who.
let me just do this. Let
Yeah.
me get you guys the number.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll call and maybe stay the night.
Because I can tell you now, there is nothing that can be done today.
Okay. Well, we got this far, and we really appreciate your time. Thank you for listening.
I don't want to take that because what'll happen is if it doesn't get to the right people,
Yeah.
or it doesn't, or you know you don't get the response you want, I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay?
Absolutely.
The way we usually do things is we call, and then through that process we go to the next step. Okay?
Okay.
So give me about like 1 minute. Let me
Okay.
get that number for you. Okay?
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, we'll take the number. You're making progress. I mean, that's what we're here for, and it's just sort of an
Right.
uphill
I could
battle. It's like
call
pushing
them
the elephant up the stairs.
But
You
seriously,
know.
like how, when seriously, they usually call and if you had an appointment, you can get in.
I've had to deal with a lot of people who've been trying to censor this, and
But so how did you?
I just said I was a
first
visitor from Gilling School of Global Public Health, and then I needed to drop papers off.
And they didn't call and
Well,
with us?
they called someone. It's just I can't get a hold of my friend right now because we talked online. Like actually,
Are you
we
more
met
worried
online.
about curing COVID?
Hey,
or
how about you
about-
be? Hey, here's the deal.
I was just, because that's all
I
of
feel like
it.
I'm a bad guy now.
No, all of it's
No, you're not.
important
You're
to
not.
me.
No, it's all important. Exactly, and that's good to know. You know what I'm saying? It's reassuring. It's comforting. No, but I've been talking to a person online, and like I met him online.
3 on deck. We can do our own little case study right now.
Here's the deal. No, there's no one here for that.
What do you guys give then? You give
They give-
remdesivir, which is a bunk version of niacin. Did you know that? Yeah, it is. It's actually nicotinamide mononucleotide.
Oh yeah. They stole and
It's a
plagiarized his work.
precursor of that.
They refused to answer questions. I flew in here to go to UNC
This is
Chapel
why it's
Hill.
fairly effective. This is why, but is it 9 days?
No,
They
it's
charge
10 days or
people
15 days.
$15,000.
It's
If
I
you
mean,
look at their patent,
yeah.
remdesivir, yes.
it's
Gilead
really sad to
Sciences
see that's
who had a
moving forward.
contract
I hope
with
something is
UNC.
done about them like getting money or a
They're
product. It
making
hasn't been
billions off it,
approved
and
for.
the FDA officially approved them about 2 weeks
Yes,
ago.
which seems very strange and odd.
because they're all in
the-
bed together.
No, because obviously, dead. Yes, we know that. But to have it never work
Nice
despite.
to do it overnight. You
Okay.
can call the body temperature.
Wait over here. It's just really frustrating.
They blackballed me from my whole health sciences team. My faculty at UNC tried to harass my mother, sent me to a mental hospital.
For like 4 days, and which
Really
that
want to know
stopped.
the truth, there were 4 direct descendants of Third Reich Nazis at UNC Global Public Health, including the dean, the chair of the epidemiology department, and my former advisor.
Well, and there's actually way more than that. There's just other ones that you know of that you worked there with.
Do you know Florian Kramer? Do you
No,
know
stop.
Angela
Don't.
Rasmussen?
Baby steps.
Again,
baby
Nazi
steps.
descendants.
Here's the deal. Baby steps. Huh? How about that? It's a little overwhelming. Everyone's dealing with this and having to try and figure out the best options. Because you were the #1 researcher for 8 years at the #1 school, everyone else wasn't.
what
They're
I
not.
want.
Here's the deal.
I don't want people,
They don't
20
get
million
it and
people to
understand.
be unemployed.
And here's the deal.
because
We don't
of
want
these
8 million people
crooks
living in
milking
fear with
money off
masks on.
pandemic money.
Is what it is.
That's all they're doing, transferring money with their bunk therapies and their
You were the
research, all of it
#1 at the
together.
#1
This
school,
has
though.
been censored.
The big
Crimes
part.
against humanity.
Exactly.
But people,
But she's
real
on your
people-
side. She's helping you out.
Let me just,
Everything.
Okay.
right, but real people are suffering across the world because of
They
it.
are.
And that's
But
the,
that's not something that we right
well,
now.
it's, you spend a lot of money.
But you know what, though? We
advertising
can
about
moving
how-
forward with the right people and the phone calls and the process.
Why are masks
You know what I
being
mean?
worn when there are systematic review by CDC using 14 randomized controlled trials said that even hand washing and masks do not have any substantial impact on communicable viral influenza spread.
Again, the
Now,
politics.
now SARS-CoV-2 is even smaller than influenza. So why are masks being used other than supply chain to milk out money from supply chain?
She's on your side.
And the increased risk of stroke down the road?
There's an awful lot of things
Exactly.
that are not right.
Exactly. You know.
Well, where should I go work then? I try
what
to
we're figuring
advance
out.
the health sciences. Where can I work when the advancement of it is suppressed?
We're trying to figure that out. I mean, it's a dangerous game out there. I mean,
You did this research where? You said at UNC.
UNC.
Yeah, I did my PhD. My underlying dissertation research, I applied Bayesian joint modeling simulation, which is basically doing an RCT, but through prospective cohort data that you can see follow-up for decades. And it found underlying,
And you did this all by yourself?
yes, I did all my research all by myself.
And you said that this has been censored, is what you're saying.
This has been censored.
Stolen and plagiarized by Julia. They literally plagiarized it. They copy and pasted part of it out.
I don't know what their remdesivir
Well,
was.
I
Let's just say
actually,
it was never
well,
effective
all I
in
know is I have the
animals.
pieces of the part that they cut.
Right.
Yeah, be nice. I know
Right,
you're
but
frustrated. We know
my
you're frustrated.
research-
But you need to chill for a second. Okay, so it's my turn now. So
my
the thing
research
is,
uncovered underlying causes of all disease. Cancer and dementia is poor vegetables, all thermodynamically underlying. Energy balance transfer, important to stress, inflammatory disease, or energy exerted out in that more so than taken in.
you're the doctor.
So-
This is too much for people's brains.
It is definitely too much for
Right.
my brain.
Just, I'm trying to help you here. Remember that. I'm trying to help you.
But I've done all this.
Getting
It's
this
not.
number.
Just
right.
relax.
It's not
Okay, just
recommended.
relax. They're helping you
Do
now.
live here?
They're helping you.
No, I live by
No.
Chapel Hill still. I live in.
So we were here visiting over the weekend, and then we were going to stay another night maybe because that might be more efficient to try and come here when it's open. Oh, thank you so very much.
Monday through Friday.
But is there a particular person in charge or a thing, or they're going to direct it to that person? It just seems sort of like a roundabout. You know what I mean? That we've been going on this whole deal,
And I
you know?
totally understand that.
Yeah.
But, with NIH being so big,
Yeah.
there has to be like a filter.
And the chain of command and things like that. Thank you for your time and patience. And I'm not trying to cut you off at all. Like, she's listening. It's just sort of, I can, and secrets. I work for those people in Maryland.
Those cold in here.
Yeah, that place is great. They're so nice.
Can I just leave this right here and have say a biochemist just stumble upon it and be like, whoa, what do we know?
They're going to throw it away. Why don't we
Exactly, yeah.
we could get their phone number and we could certify mail or else process serve just papers just to make sure it's
their
read.
whole protocol, so they don't take it, so they continue doing the genocide.
Well, because the thing is, there's going to be criminal repercussions for it at any point. As soon as it is certified mail, we can verify it as receipt because they can take it. If it doesn't get read or read, you have no proof of that. So the point is, I'm not trying to waste anyone's time or your paper, but to certify mail.
Look, the whole media's in on it, the
But
journals,
I know.
sports teams,
We all know
everyone.
this.
Of course, NIH is.
All right, so, but definitely call that number. You're more than welcome. My name's John.
I was just going to ask your name. I'm like,
Yeah, no worries. So call that number
All right.
at 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
can I have your number to call back just in case someone gives me the runaround or something?
Well, I work in One Southeast, so
Where is that?
it's a unit. So it's the unit right here.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to, if you can remember, One Southeast. Okay.
One Southeast, yeah, I will. Absolutely will. John,
Okay.
One Southeast.
Yep. Okay.
All right, thank you so very much for your time. I
You're more
appreciate
than
it.
welcome.
Thank you, kindly.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, gosh.
safe.
Yeah, I'll try and get someone's email and you'll see it. And I'm writing articles about it too and have a lot of stuff I've been sort of taking up the last few weeks. I'm making my own website, New Health Science. That's okay. Thank you. Have a good day. That went pretty great. The woman was really nice.